The Supreme Court appears to be divided over a controversial immigration case. The court listened to about 90 minutes of oral arguments about the president's plan, which could block the deportation of nearly 4 million immigrants. As the court sat in session, a large group of protesters from both sides of the case gathered outside the Supreme Court. Now, the case pits the president against 26 states, led by Texas, who sued the Obama administration, saying the president overstepped his powers. For more, we turn to Ilya Shapiro, senior fellow at the Cato Institute. Ilya, good to see you.
Good to see you, Vlad.
Why do we think that the court is split here?
Well, I was there in the court and listening to the arguments. It does seem like there are not 5 votes for either the government or for the 26 state challengers. Therefore, after Scalia, that means a 4-4.
So would a decision, and a split decision, I guess, be a loss for the president?
It, in effect, would. It would keep the lower court ruling in place, and the lower courts have enjoined DAPA, that is the provision of temporary lawful status. Well, there's some dispute about what kind of status exactly it is, along with certain benefits, and that would kick the can down the road to the next president, who, if a Republican, would very likely rescind the program. If a Democrat, might expand it, and we'd have further legal developments.
And there we see some of the video of those protesters that were out there today. Now, a decision could be announced at the height of the 2016 campaign. So could that have any impact on the election?
Well, I think immigration and the Supreme Court are already huge issues in the campaign. So when this decision, or non-decision, if it's a 4-4, which again would not be an opinion, it would simply be affirming the lower court without a Supreme Court precedent, that would come in June. In fact, it could come next week if they decide that there's just no point in going further. That would, I think, ratchet up the tensions even more, but they already are high, and so this would just underline the importance of that Supreme Court vacancy.
They are high indeed. Ilya Shapiro, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.